to disagree. I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams.
The narcissist secretly wants to be you. Did you ever notice that the narcissist is constantly hoovering you, stalking you, looking for you, but yet no one's looking for the narcissist? It's like, because they're leeches and parasites, so they look for us and they need us, but no one's looking for them. So, and that's because no one wants anything to do with the darkness, but people flock to the light. So they need us and we do not need them. We can function perfectly fine without them, but these demons shrivel up to shreds if they don't have any narcissistic supply. So basically, you have tremendous qualities that drew them to you in the first place, and being Satan's minions that they are, they want to destroy you and put out that light. So essentially, they wish they could be like you, because they're wandering through life constantly having to look for these light beings to leech onto, but yet we're just wandering through life doing what we need to do. We're not looking for evil demons. No one's pursuing or seeking out evil demons, are they? But somehow they're constantly seeking us out. And yet, see, we don't seek any harm for them. Most of us didn't even know these type of creatures existed before we encountered them. So we had no ill will towards them, but why is it that they want to latch onto us and destroy us? But yet, no one's looking for them, but they're constantly looking for us. So the narcissist secretly wants to be you. They study you and they see if you have a fulfilling life. They're sort of like observing it, studying it, seeing that you're able to feel joy. You're not a one-dimensional mummy and you have a lot going on for you, and they wish that they could be like that. And so in a way they're kind of like jealous of you, because they're jealous that they cannot feel and experience the same things that you can. So I can only imagine how empty and what a dark place that must be to sort of observe everyone else being able to have fun and wondering what that must be like, but having no idea what it's like to sort of experience joy. They really can't experience happiness. So since they're such a miserable, low vibrational, empty shell, in order to lift themselves up, they feel like if they put your light out, then they sort of can amplify whatever it is that they got going on. Like it gives them a sort of a high or a rush. It's like, oh, we took out one more person that could feel or that could experience joy, so that's less people for me to be envious and jealous of. So maybe I can somehow feel better about myself. But it doesn't really work like that, because if they did that to one person and it was so fulfilling, then why would they need to continuously do it? So it's obviously not helping too much, because then they then must go back to being miserable again, because why are they then seeking out other victims? You know what I'm saying? So they're basically, they work for Satan. They work for Satan, and if they can get an empath or one of their victims to commit suicide, then that's a victory for Satan. That is a victory for Satan, because they took out one of God's children. And you see that these psychopathic, narcissistic demons are now destroying the earth, and that's because they want to destroy God's children. They want to take out God's children. They cannot experience what we are experiencing, and they will never have any light. So therefore, they think if they can just wipe us out or wipe out God's children, then they'll somehow, feel better about themselves. That'll be some kind of accomplishment for them. You know what I'm saying? So, they secretly want to be you, and since they cannot be you, and they know that will never ever happen. They know that they're kind of stuck in this psychology, an extreme pathology which they cannot change. Then they'll just destroy everyone who can feel things and who is a light being, and somehow that's going to lift them up in some way, which it's really not at the end of the day, but I think this is what they think in their warped brains. So, the narcissist secretly wants to be you. They're constantly seeking us out. Like I said, no one is looking for the narcissist. No one. No one's looking and going, oh, I want to find a nice evil demon to latch on to. That's not happening anywhere. Okay. So people flock to the light. They don't flock to evil demons. So, these demons, they want to destroy God's children, and that's all it is. And they'll do it by any means necessary.